How about exciting times in Chagrin Falls? After 15 years, the Documentary Film Festival has an official new home, and boy, they put it together. Take a look. Well, I want to welcome you. We want to welcome you to the birth of a theater. How's that?
That sounds great.
Marianne Ponce. We are here at this beautiful little theater in the little triangle in downtown Chagrin Falls. Couldn't be cuter than that, right?
Absolutely.
And we're talking about films that you show that are documentaries. So it's your 15th anniversary.
Yes, it sure is.
Can you believe that?
It's really, David, it's hard to believe.
And I remember you first doing this. I remember putting together a documentary film festival, and I hadn't heard about a whole bunch of them. And when I found out what you were doing, it became one of those things that you sort of, I don't know, you almost dedicate yourself to it. There's so much to learn. Is that about the right way to say it?
Boy, I had no idea, but there certainly is a lot to learn. Yes.
Yeah. Tell me what inspired this like 15 years ago?
Well, the inspiration came from our son David, who was a very talented film student and filmmaker, and David had started a documentary, and unfortunately, in the middle of all that, was diagnosed with leukemia. And we lost him shortly thereafter, but it was really seeing his passion and what telling that story meant to him and what a drive it was for him that inspired this festival.
Yeah. It's not too difficult to see where he got that passion from, because it took a lot of passion to get this off the ground and running. So how was today different when you first started?
Oh my goodness, it's almost unbelievable the number of people from all over the world that have come to this and the growth over the years, and here we are today now with a permanent home here in Chagrin Falls.
So the ribbon cutting for this beautiful space is?
It's Sunday, April 21st.
There you go. Sunday, April 21st.
You're invited.
You're not going to get, well, thank you so much. No, so you see this little small theater, complete with a beautiful screen.
Yes.
That you could show documentaries to, what, 37, 38 people here?
Yeah, 38 people. And the seats retract, so it's a multi-purpose space. So
you can have cocktails in here.
We could have some cocktails.
I bet you will.
Discussions, and it's really going to be a community gathering place and a place to share those documentary films year-round.
So this is really like a launching pad too. I mean, it's home, it's a launching pad because the documentaries are going to be shown in many other venues.
Correct.
So a lot more people than 37 people can attend.
Yeah.
And what are the range of documentaries, and what do you think the big charm is of documentaries, like for you and for David?
Well, and we've seen such an evolution, all of us, in the genre of documentary film. We've seen it from the beginning, but the range of stories that you would never imagine that documentaries allow us to experience.
And the way they tell them. I
Absolutely.
mean, you can put a sentence together and say, this is going to be this, but then when you see the artistic craft being initiated and the final on the screen.
And to see a story and you're put in the shoes of a person, maybe from halfway around the world or with a completely different life experience, it's very powerful.
And talk about powerful, it's one little idea in the beginning that became a great idea, have to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars, getting into the millions to really make it happen.
Yes.
And in the end, you not only have this gift, but you have the discovery we're talking about with the documentaries, because you see a documentary, that idea is seen from a different point of view.
Absolutely, yes. It's really a beautiful thing. It really is.
So how excited are you about the next 15 years?
I'm excited to sit and hopefully hand it to the next generation and,
You're the director.
And watch it happen.
You're the founder.
Well, I always will be, but it's going to be exciting to, at some point very soon, hopefully, hand it over to the next generation and watch it thrive.
As our time disappears in front of us here, when people walk by, can they come in, and what will happen when they come in?
Absolutely. I mean, this is, again, a community gathering place. We want people to understand the history of, you spoke of our history. There's some information about the history of the film festival, the films that are coming up, what those films mean to our filmmakers, and so we hope people stop in and learn all about it.
Say hello to Marianne Ponce. She's the founder, she's the director. You made it happen. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, David.
I got to tell you, so many different things, so many different flavors. Great spot, great idea, wonderful place, great people. Official ribbon cutting of the new space is on Sunday at 4 p.m. It's in Chagrin Falls, right there in the little triangle, right downtown. Great place to go. All are welcome to attend. And another thing to note, it's in honor of Earth Day, so that's going to be terrific also. They'll be celebrating with special films April 24th. That's April 24th through the 26th. How about that? It's always great to see something, new born in Cleveland. You go like, wow, that's new. 15 years to make it feel like it's brand new, new space, new everything. And it's a wonderful thing. To watch a documentary, you sit down sometimes and go like, I don't understand the title, I don't know where it's going. And if you watch for a couple seconds, you're so hooked. You learn something you never thought even existed on the planet, or situations. So documentaries are really a very important thing.
And the manner in which they created this is just beautiful in honor of her son. And then on top of it, I mean, there's film festivals all over the country, right? And this is one of the ones that people look at and say, this is the real deal.
So many people try to start film festivals around the world, because it's a thing to do. But this one rates in the top of the ones that are like worthwhile doing, So I mean, it's got a great reputation. In just 15 years, a great reputation.
That's pretty impressive.
Documentary Film Festival. So it's great.